Hi everybody, this is Casey Copeland. This is my introduction video for MIT 805. Some of my goals for instructional technology is definitely to get more comfortable with trying new things. There's been a lot of great information on Google Classrooms, Google Drive, Google Docs, Google Slides, and I'm still trying to get the hang of all of them and use them in my class. Right now I just kind of stick to some of the basics and I go out on a limb every now and again, but I definitely stick to what I know. And I know that Google is going to be great, and it'll really help a lot of students. I started at Garden City High School in 2015, and all of the classes have always been Google oriented, and so there's been kind of a big difference, and I've seen all the things that Google do, and so I'm really excited to get them done in my class, but there wasn't a lot of backup and support before, so it's definitely going to be great to be able to do that, so and to be able to help my other teachers around here get more acquainted with it. There's a couple of teachers here who've been here 30 years right next to me, so I know that they're like, I don't know what I'm doing. So it's going to be great. So one of my goals definitely is to be comfortable enough to try new things and go out on a limb and things like that. Some strengths, I dabble in a lot of technology, and I'm really comfortable using technology. I always think back to when we had those little laptops and stuff. So I have a lot of experience in troubleshooting. If I don't know something, I can troubleshoot or look it up, things like that. So I think one of my strengths is I'm not scared to go ahead and dabble with it, but I'm just kind of leery to introduce it to my kids because I don't look like I'm an idiot. So it's definitely one of my weaknesses. I don't want to look like an idiot to my students. I want to feel like I know what I'm doing. And I think one of my weaknesses is the fact that I don't come to the administration with some of my ideas and stuff. I just kind of keep it and dabble with it until I feel comfortable with it. And sometimes I am leery to try new things, new programs and things like that, and what can happen and stuff like that. And sometimes I get so caught up in the content I don't think about how it's going to be presented. Some of my goals for my graduate degree and career is getting my third master's. Right now I'm on my second. I got my first master's in education in June, the end of June of this last year, so 2017. I'm working on my second one in library media science, and then I would like a third one in English. It's hard to say where I'm going to go. I think eventually I would like to work as a college professor. High school students are great, but they're high school students, and I teach freshmen, so some days they're so challenging, and so I think I would like that aspect of having the challenge, but also working with a group that is more likely to rise to my level, critical thinking and problem solving, and some students are just really immature, and unfortunately we just don't get that here a lot. And then my career, just being a college professor eventually. I'm thinking maybe eventually getting my EDL endorsement or a history endorsement, because I'm really into history as well as English, but those go hand in hand. So I know that just some career goals. I'm really focused right now getting the second master's and then moving on. I am also one of the forensics assistance coaches here at Garden City High School. Sometimes I teach swim lessons at the local YMCA, and I teach night school. So I have a lot going on, especially this semester. These are always my hard semesters. This semester last year was my first year being the assistant forensics coach, so I definitely had to wobble, but last semester was really bad because I had the KPTP and the praxis, and I was running on fumes by the end of it. So this year hopefully it'll be better. Some tips and practices and resources about staying focused on my goal and get over the semester, I think the best tip I could ever give to anyone that's going nuts: think about the end game, think about the end game, think about the end game. I Getting back into the swing of things with class has been so hard, and all I want to do is sleep, and let my kids do nothing to watch movies play. And I'm like, no, no, I have to really get on myself. And I think the reason I get on myself is because I want to be the best that I can be. And so I think that's probably the biggest tip. Think about how it's going to look to parents. Think about this is just a little semester, and it'll be great when we're done. That's what I keep thinking. And definitely just relaxing. I like coloring when I get a chance, reading, enjoying things that I like. So just talking to others, I know that's a good, always fun. I've been told a lot that I can't just focus on school. So I think that's the best thing about, and staying focused, I just think about the end game. End game, almost there, almost there, almost there, almost there, almost there. So I look forward to collaborating with all of you and getting through this next 8 weeks. All right.